Welcome to the 2021 WBBL Trophy Final Focus Hoops preview. Now joined by, I was going to say multi-time player of the month. I've kind of lost track of how many she's won. It's Jasmine Joyner. Jasmine, but first of all, thanks for joining me. And how excited are you to make your first appearance in a final in the UK?
Yeah, it's exciting. It's a blessing. That's all I really can say. Like, I haven't even got to the final yet. For the past 3 years, last year with COVID, first year was my first year. So it's a blessing, whatever the outcome is, it's a blessing that I can say I have been to a final. I got to be in the final in the WBBL league.
And obviously, you said it's your third year. Why do you think it's this group that's kind of broken that barrier and made it all the way to the big stage?
Um, like I said last year, I feel like we definitely had the team, but like the COVID situation kind of got in the way with a lot of things, and we was going through a lot. But I feel like honestly, we probably have like the same amount of team. I'm like, we had the same people come back with adding a few addition, and the hunger from last year kind of carry over to this year. And everyone that came, they was hungry as well. So I feel like we found a way to come together. We're still finding a way to come together, be together. This like the first time in like the whole season we had a full healthy team. So that's really exciting. We get to come in practice, we get to play with everyone, get to build connections. So it's exciting, to know that this is the group that we're going to go into a final with.
And obviously the backcourt has stayed relatively similar from last year, but really it's the front court where we've seen the changes. So just talk about how some of the players, the likes of Moa, have fitted in with you and how you've continued to grow that chemistry throughout the season.
Yeah, me and Moa has a beautiful shot. So like she's the type that I can play more confident in the post and she can play more out in the perimeter because she has a beautiful shot. So she can knock down them shots when I get double team and stuff like that. But we just work very well together, We on offense and defense. Defense wise, we kind of know when we kind of switch off for each other, or like for instance, if it's four guards on the court, she know that she would get the post and I would get the guard. It's just we have a good connection, and the way we play together is very well, and it has helped the team a lot.
And just talk a little bit about your development in the UK this year. I think the thing that strikes out to me is you've taken more of a leadership role. So just talk about how you feel with that and how that's progressed and your thoughts on being a leader.
Yeah, I think I have became more of a leader than normal than any other year. Honestly, like I said, we've been going through a pandemic. Times have been tough, and I kind of like to go into practice and want practice to be an ease of mind, a breakthrough mind. So I try to be vocal in many ways. Try to be a leadership on and off the court. Vocal and non-vocal. So definitely had to be a leader this year. Had to kind of fix myself first so I can help others around me be better. I can put it in those terms. So yeah, last year it was more focusing on scoring in different ways. I feel like, I can score the basket, I can defend, but what's other ways I can help my team? And I definitely think by being a leader was one of them and something I had to work on and continue to work on to help my team to be better.
And obviously you've played the London Lions a couple of times this year, lost both games. So what are your your takeaways from those two games that you've been talking about as a team this week to grow and be ready for the final?
Definitely once again we gotta, stay on the boards. We want to kind of get them offensive and defense boards. We don't want them to get station shots. The Lions, they're a very broad team, so you never know who's gonna go off. Kennedy, she's a great guard. Then you got Green as their shooter. Then you got another guard, and then you got the post president, Yuma. She comes off. She does a wonderful job. Then you got the young girls coming in. Like they contribute all around. So I feel like if we just focus on playing team defense instead of on one or two people, then it could be a good game.
And you talked about the defense. Obviously, you've had some struggles this year as a team. Gave up 51 in the semi-final against Manchester in the first half. But what really changed in that second half for you that you want to build on from the semi-final into Sunday's game?
Just know like teams are gonna go on runs. I mean, Yeah, we gave up 51 points, but we came in and they only scored like 23 in the second half, you know. So it's just like teams will go on runs and sometimes we get down on ourselves and we're a perfectionist team and we get upset when anybody score on us and sometimes we think more of the previous play. But I think if we just think more of the next play, we come together, continue to talk through times like that, then something we can bring into the London Lions game. We just got to stay together, stick together throughout the whole 40 minutes.
And what would it mean to you on a personal level and as a club to finally win a piece of silverware? Obviously, you've been trying for the 3 years, but what would it mean just to get over that line?
It would mean a lot. It would definitely mean a lot. I think it would mean more because I feel like this win will definitely go to Pauline Pryor. You know, just she has done so much for the team, and I feel like she's been with us more than ever now. So if we win this, it would be just like an exhale, a break. Like we have went through so much, and it was to get here, and it was to win this. So, like I said, on a personal and club matter, it would mean so much. So that's what we're aiming for today in practice, tomorrow in practice. That's what we're aiming for. We're trying to do this for this prior.
Well, thank you for joining me and best of luck on Sunday at Worcester.
Thank you, Mikey.